Quick little morning hi. It's your Uncle Ugly. And what was I going to say? Ugly retard uncle. No. We're on the way back out to Land Lakes. Hopefully a better day for me and the wife. We got my license this time. Have a better ride. See you in a minute. Automatically play Jelly Roll.
What?
Say my phone automatically switched to the next video on Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll music, Struggle, Upchurch, Thomas McDonald.
Baby, who's gonna catch you when you
Oh, ow.
I don't give a fuck about it, you can have it all. Cause the leaves only fall in the fall and they have it all. Cause the leaves only fall in the fall and they fall in the fall. Under a full moon to the sound of howling big dogs. Early morning gunfire, blinded by the thick fog. No way out, I only see a way in. I'm looking for the wind, follow my heart, never a trend. No fear where I've been, cause I'm still good at my worst. Surviving off the lessons, never asked to shoot first. No money never was the fantasy, I fantasized about my family. Getting out of tragedy, no casualties. Jack's telling strategy. Pass it on an anthem. Son of a widow, I sleep pistols under pillow. Sentence, eat what you kill, I bite a hard, hungry hippo. While my baby weeps underneath the branches of my window.
And that's the biggest motivation of YouTube. The struggle, Jelly Roll doing music. And then, like, Thomas McDonald just did music with them, and then they did Jelly Roll did music with Tech Nine. That's the worth life motivation. So I wish I could say hi to him.
Under a full moon to the sound of howling big dogs. Early morning gunfire, blinded by the thick fog. No way out, I only see a way in. I'm looking for the wind, follow my heart, never a trend. No fear where I've been, cause I'm still good at my worst. Surviving off the lessons, never asked to shoot first. No money never was the fantasy, I fantasized about my family. Getting out of tragedy, no casualties. Jack's telling strategy. Pass it on an anthem. Son of a widow, I sleep pistols under pillow. Sentence, eat what you kill, I bite a hard, hungry hippo. While my baby weeps underneath the branches of my window.
And that's the biggest motivation of YouTube. The struggle, Jelly Roll doing music, and then, like, Thomas McDonald just did music with them, and then they did Jelly Roll did music with Tech Nine. That's the worth life motivation. So I wish I could say hi to him.
regulations, and I still got a charge pen. Seems like everywhere I go now they watch. Happiness, pain in my eyes behind my silences. Can't sleep, I'm too busy chasing dreams and the fears and the posse down like I ain't never seen it.
Did you go anywhere else?
Jay,
Ready?
Yeah. No, go back to jail today. I'm
You
leaving.
made it home yet?
I'm leaving the jailhouse. Yeah, ain't home yet. Wife is sad. She's still hoping to be able to go out to the bar tonight. I'm leaving the jail right now. I actually brought my license so I can correct the bad situation. And we're on the way back to our route yesterday to go finish what we were doing yesterday. So
I'm gonna go back to Central Hills.
yeah, gotta go get Aiden's medicine.
Yeah, call him and see if
They
found it.
Yeah, called me. I do have a missed call while I was in there. Put my window down. Yeah, my window broken. Not working. All right, one, two, three. Oh, all right, enough, dummy. But
Store.
you stop at the store and get a fresh drink, and
Let's take anything.
let's leave this bucket house. I hate this place. Yeah, there's like 300,000 cop cars in there. Usually there's not that many parked cop cars. Then they got the jail transport vehicles over there, like what they take you to court, prison, all that.
Drive around.
Huh?
You drive around.
I don't know. Fuck it. Anybody on here would know what jail vans look like, prison vans. They got. I don't think this county has a bus. They got like box trucks.
And vans.
Yeah, and big old vans. But man, I went to prison in a box truck. Felt like a trap sardine going to scrapyard. Huh?
That was a hard turn.
Should have came out a little bit water. Yep, there's that crappy little jail though. All those pods, B dorm, D dorm. No, that's A dorm, B dorm. Then D dorm's over there. So, and C dorm is on the back side of the building. I remember when I came to jail, they were sitting there talking about that was all swampland on the back side of the jail where they were building C dorm. Huh?
Forensics.
Oh yeah, the forensic truck. Box fan.
Any cops coming out behind us this time?
No. Stay. Stay, copper. I was gonna say piggy, but I didn't want to be rude while I'm still here. Stay, copper. But yeah, just having fun. Going back out through the no man's land, freaking cow fields and retention ponds.
And what for the fun piles?
Huh?
Don't forget you want the fun pile.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can. Look at this big old scrap metal. Oh, hold on. Look at that. What the fuck pile? They got a bus, a bunch of like metal, a bunch of concrete. Looks like a weird looking building back there. Building something else back there, like a garage or something. Where's the cop? Then they have a mechanic shop and a gas station up here. Isn't that crazy? Where's that? A gas station and a mechanic shop? Look at that mechanic shop. Ain't that cool looking? About the size of a building I want. For my personal mechanic shop. Maybe my business end of it. But see, that's what I went to prison in. That's what they drove from this building to Orlando CFRC. And then they got a fire station here.
It's not that old.
No. Alright. Don't use Brad Bell's money unless you got good luck and a lot of money.
They suck.
Yeah, they suck. Alright. I'll play some music maybe. See you in a minute. Get all the cars. I was going to make a comment while I was recording on my wife's phone about a message I just got on Facebook, but I made the comment before I opened my mouth about my thought of the comment. But we just arrived to my son's doctor's medication dispensary place in my truck, and everybody loves fancy cars and incredible cars and all right. Hey, look, Dodge Journey. My friend Sean, his wife has one. Actually pretty decent. I drove her once to go pick up my son while I was helping them move. Her car was blocked in my vehicle, so I had we looked Suburban. Ooh, I want a Suburban. I want to buy CJ on 32's Suburban. He has. I think it'd be incredible, and to wrap it with all their logos and stuff, all their sunneries, CJ on 32's, all CJ. All their videos on their Suburban, that way I can boost their channels and buy the vehicle from them and have my Suburban I want. But we just pulled up here and extra discount drugs, get my son's medicine. Our second place we had to stop. Yesterday they said they was out. They had to order some more, but just pulled up in my wife's new vehicle. I'm surprised my wife with one of these one day. Little smart car, huh? Put my spare car in the back of the truck. I need my backup car. Have a little golf cart in the back of your pickup truck, and I think one will fit in my Avalanche. I think it really will fit in my Avalanche. I'll have to try it one day. I'm gonna get a shot from the front and get an ideal measurement. See if it'll fit my Avalanche. I need the heck with having a spare tire. I need a spare vehicle. Huh? Oh, my leg hurts so bad walking around. And I actually still gotta take off the muffler on this truck, since nature wanted to straight pipe itself and rot the exhaust off the truck. And before I do forget, I'm gonna walk over here in the shade a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna grab my lighter because oh no, I think I put it in my pocket. Yeah. Yeah, I need to make a comment about Grant Cardone. He'd just done a video with Kevin Hart, and it was pretty good, inspirational. Him talking about him and Kevin Hart grew up with single mothers, but some ladies walking around for Metro with the sign up there at the light. But yeah, how you grew up with a single mother, and really inspirational that, you know, come from bad neighborhoods or bad upbringings or bad luck in life, pretty much. I mean, anything can happen at any time by your choice, somebody else's choice, somebody else's stupid mistake. Like if a vehicle didn't drive right, that just changes your life and makes you have an accident and takes your ability to handle your own life and handle your own work and your own family. And so my wife just got back in her truck, but before I get back in my truck and head back to Dade City, I wanted to say thank you to Lawsuit Jerry. He messaged me the other day, and so I'll be definitely messaging him, telling him about my channel and just having conversation and spreading the motivation. And if he watched my jump in the truck, my phone's about to die. Oh, ooh, oh. We up here at Circle K. We up here at Circle K. I'm back on my wife's phone. Her phone's charging on the pink cord. Mine's on the black cord. My wife actually just got me that one today. But me and Aiden, whoop, that's a fail. Me and Mr. Aiden say, what up? Salmon chicken nugget. But we're sitting here listening to Randy Atkins, Watching You. It's one of our regular songs together that me and him listen to. George Strait, Father's Love, which is my dad and mine family song, sharing song. But we're sitting here listening to what?
It's me and his favorite song.
You. Who's our together song?
His son, and there's some
Big old dog right there.
just like me.
I do. Talks to me all the time about my broken leg. He works at a stone factory in Zephyr Hills. I used to work out. Now it's called a different place. What? Huh? Yeah.
About a son who looks up to his dad, just like got to you.
Yeah. You need to look up and start doing what you're supposed to do and stop reading books at night. 3 o'clock in the morning reading a book. Cool, you want to read a book a lot, but I need to clean up some bags over there. Some stuff on the floorboard. Some zip ties my wife got from her Circle K store. But yeah, love you. Why are you wearing your book bag in the chair? That's gotta be bad for your back. Huh, little midget?
It's not bad for my back.
It's going to be. I'm hungry. I was a good timer because my wife just walked out that door. But, well, I want a hot dog right now. Sausage. Smoked sausage. Oh, hey. Oh, I gotta delete some videos. I got 21% memory. 21 minutes it says. But I'm outside an avalanche right now. Just put my drink in here. I'm took my drink out. Get some milk. And I gotta get my jack out. I was going to start scrimmage around and find my jack stands. So I gotta jack up the avalanche here and look at the fuel tank and everything and make sure the fuel wires or fuel pump wires are intact. If they are, I gotta lower that fuel tank, pull the fuel pump out and check it. Anybody 50,000 people that watched the other video of my truck not starting, it was saying no fuel pump. No fuel in the fuel tank, and I just put gas in it. So, and probably try to rinse the fuel tank out while I got it out and make sure it's all clean in there. But so yep, it's getting a little late. It's almost 6 o'clock, 5:51. But I'll hop out of that truck. I gotta pop this back door open and get to work. But then I was coming out here. My son's mom asked me to jack up her car, her little neon that I was looking at the other day when her boyfriend said that there was no Martin bouncer pulley on that car, which I don't know why. I just remember that, but I remember when I was editing that video, for some reason I called the alternator the transmission pulley, I think. I made a funny comment about it in the I was about to forget what I was getting in this vehicle for. I forgot that my bag of candy for my throat, and hope and pray I go to the doctor soon and figure out what's wrong with my throat. And honestly, I think it's because of my teeth. Obviously, I have the greatest teeth. Nobody can resist that. And like I said, one day I won't have. I thought about it more too. I actually lost to Jerry. Was making me think about it when he had talked about his situation. And shout out to Lost to Jerry, man. I got a message him back now. He messaged me back apparently today. And sorry anybody who ever goes to look at my Instagram or contact. I'm just now really starting to learn how to use Instagram and how to post and how to check stuff, but I got it figured out pretty much now. But some of the sections to go through was kind of crazy, but yeah, I want to get all my teeth pulled out. And nowadays you got where you can get an insert to tooth, but if I can get them to insert like a screw into my mouth, and then get teeth that have the screw on it in there, the thread, I can twist the teeth on there, then I can change my teeth out. I thought that would be pretty funny. But no, hopefully one day I get them all just pulled out. They hurt so bad. Like I've said in my other videos, motivation for other people to. Oh, I just seen a big old spider. I just seen a big old spider. It was on my styro mats. I just seen a big wolf spider crawl out and crawl underneath my seat. So I gotta search in here for a dang spider now. But not like I really drive this truck every day. Hopefully soon I will again. Soon. But I gotta get my jack. Support plate. There's actually a skid plate off my wife's Durango, but we don't do anything we need to use the skid plate for, so I took it off one day to do the gearbox in that truck, and never put it back on. Came in more handy than necessary for the truck. But thank you, Lawsuit Jerry, if you ever watch this video. And he had actually told me, I haven't read the full message, I don't think. I read a bit of it, and it said something about me doing a video to explain what happened to my leg and everything. I don't post pictures while how you doing? Maybe post pictures. Sorry, I'm taking off my $50,000 watch and $50,000 bracelet from Walmart. They got the celebrity package. And that was like $10 watch and bracelet set. But I'm just having something on my wrist that majority, well, that's too heavy to carry one-handed, but I guess I could carry the styros over there. But yeah, there's so much inspiration. J, I praise you so much. You and so many other YouTubers, and hopefully be able to support way more, buy all the merch. Actually, I was making a comment that I wanted to buy a zoo, and in another video I was talking about I wanted to buy a property that used to be a junkyard back in the 90s, like a salvage yard, and but now the guy that used to run it had passed away about 10 years ago or so, and it's right down the road. It's on Blanton Road. And funny, there's at the back of the property where the scrapyard used to be, it's a big yard. Hope somebody goes and looks at the video of that. My inspirational ideal property for all of it is. It's a big yard and great potential to be everything I need. And there's actually 2 mechanic shops at the front of the road, and next to that mechanic shop there, and I want to own that for my neighborhood mechanic shop business, to help support the neighborhood and benefit the neighborhood and get jobs and have business. And that's homie in the Hellcat. He was sitting there talking when he's out of the club. Man, hope one day you'll watch it. That man, that's something to invest in. You're already in construction, you know, do the round the town sorry, invest in around town business, mechanic shops, local stores, roofing companies, tile companies, garden companies, and stuff like that. That's my plan. I think that's a great business to invest in, especially if it's the right company, motivated company, driven company, always there, always doing what they need to. And my goal is going to be, with my portion, my control, to be able to do stuff for kids and people that can't, and do it cheaply enough that they can afford it, and I can pay what I need to, very little. I don't need to pay big bills, little bills at a time. But that's a big portion of it. There's a zoo right there at the front of that property in the corner. I'm gonna post a little picture on here, and I'm gonna post pictures of work that I've done for the hell of it. Started in there, but I'm post pictures of the property. I think that'll be an investment. Like say the property was here. Here's the house I want, and up here is the zoo, and over here is the mechanic shop, and here's the house and the shop I want. I have for my personal vehicles, and there's a mechanic shop here, and have stuff for the kids. And but the zoo, it's a little small kind of zoo, little local town. But the owner had gotten arrested for animal abuse and fraud and this and that, and I would kill to own it, and I would do kids as old as probably 18 or so and get a job and pay. But for like people that can't afford to, or like families that can't afford, especially like that, to make kid event days, activity days, like full 9 yards, make it the best it can be, the top notch it can be. Tall guy that you said is, and by the way, awesome wrap there, Miss Organic, and can't wait to see Tall Guy's new wrap. But Tall Guy says top of the mood. It will be, kids can do so much, and family can come hang out. They can sit down, relax at a table, and have like tour guides and stuff for the kids or something like that. Employ people to do stuff for it, and support it with my other businesses, and just have all my businesses supporting each other one at a time though. So I'm talking about when I win the lottery and I can afford that lifestyle. But it's my dream right now that I'm circling in my head, that I want to motivate myself to do something, now, to work for that 10-year mark, and probably change by then, but that's the drive on driving on. Do something for my kids, do something for other kids, and just have that type of life where I can do what I want, and for who I want, and for everybody, and like go to car shows and be able to support donations, and support have car drives and stuff. Maybe have a car drive at that property for the mechanic shop, give free work and all that. And lawsuit, like I said, lawsuit jury told me to make that video. And shoot, I've made maybe one or two. Kind of comical that, what you don't know is, we got a couple of videos. I joke until, like Aiden asked me the other day how many videos I got. I said probably 200 or so. But I don't know. I've been trying to go on there on YouTube and figure it out. But alright, this video is at 14:42, so I'll cut it off for a second, and it's getting dark. Get this jack out, go prop it up over there by the car, and see if the tie rod ends, the ball joints are okay on that. She's pretty worried, especially with the harmonic balancer going out, the motor mount's going out, and now he wants to scrap the car. He's sitting there telling her that car don't have a harmonic balancer and that it's garbage. And I told her it's a pretty simple system to replace. I mean, it might be kind of not want to do it because it's a front wheel drive car and sideward mount motor, so get an SUV and just take it to a Dodge or a Chevy. And that, talking about Chevy, that Chevy, that red Chevy 4-door that he locked his keys in there. Oh, I can't wait to get a big jacked up Chevy 4-door, even though I got one, but I want to have about 15 more. I've been seeing so many nice ones lately. Sad, but right now I'm at 16. So, quiet. Do like a toilet. Flash my words. No. Just being motivated to do so much. And so little daytime. That's why I want to shop, because I can do it anytime I want. And have the light. Mosquitoes are flying around. I ain't gotta worry about the weather, the rain. I can deal with all of the other weather really, but rain just kills me because I can put a jacket on and deal with the cold, and put a fan on to deal with the heat. So I just need a shop to cover me from the rain. Heck, getting rained on while I'm on vehicles, especially to be laying underneath the vehicle, like at the junkyard or something. I lay in mud puddles and oil puddles, and I don't care. I drove home in my underwear, so because I just bought seat covers for my wife's Durango, and I had to go get a transfer case for my blue truck, and my wife, she was thankful I did. But when I got out of the junkyard that night, and they tried to lock me in because I was 30 minutes late out in the field pulling the transfer case out of the truck out of a Suburban, and they had closed, and they didn't tell me out in the field that sorry, I got mosquitoes all over me. I'm gonna get my bug spray. But yeah, it was funny. I had to strip down in the parking lot, and there's nobody there. Everybody had already left. But they didn't actually said they wasn't gonna let me buy the transfer case because I was it was after closing time. I was like, hey, look, I ain't leaving without it. I'll fight y'all at the door. But I came here for the transfer case. I drove all the way here, an hour to get here to Tampa from Day City. I've been out there in that field all day trying to get this transfer case out of that truck, and it was a pain. And it was raining all day and in the mud underneath the vehicle. And that's when I wish I could have been videoing back then. And that's why I'm thankful I'm doing it now, and going to be doing it for shoot ever, as long as I use YouTube. And I don't care if I get subscribers, but it'd be nice. There's actually a YouTuber, funny YouTuber mechanic dude that uses that line. I'll try to remember his name so I can give him a shout out for it. The comical line. But yeah, now I'm at 19. So I'll see you in a minute. I'll go back to watching Tall Guy and all the other. I'm sorry I don't get to say all the other ones at once in every video, but call what's on top of my head and try to switch it up a couple times. But so bouncing off my truck. Alright, I'm done having fun, being bored. Time to work. Break time's over. Alright, see you in a minute. Grab this jack. Heavy old jack. Wish I could get a new one. In a minute.